and power to the people that struggle. Salute, salute. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, questions and answers, comments and concerns. This is a space for dialogue, a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, a space of infinity, a space of divine, a space of fathers, of wisdoms. This is your space, a space of love. Yes, a space of justice, a space of truth, a space of integrity, your space of intelligence, a space where we are working on a united path towards what? True liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration and throughout the class. Please keep all funding information. Hashtags, green screens. Apps with cash, pals that pay, grams that are money, unions that are Western. Red cups, blue cups, teacups, kettles, God dig it, dog it. Squeegee man pockets, the pastor's pockets, the collection plates, damn it, the tides, the Hummer fund. It's a war going on outside. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait till it's too late. Yeah, don't wait till you get kicked out of the PTA. Yeah, don't get kicked out of all the school events. Don't wait until you get a pink slip from HR. Don't wait until you get cuffed up on a police car. Get yourself an assessment. Get yourself together. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. Stop sending each other outside with lamb chops on your eye, busted lips, eye jammies, and speed knots. Wrists caught up in a sling and things. Knees needing braces and, yeah, boots on your foot. Stop sending each other outside like that. Stop cutting up in your apartment. Stop being the known couple of the precinct. Get yourselves together. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation and counseling, book an assessment. Learn the warning signs, the behaviors that should alarm you, characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness. Damn it, past traumas, people, situations, spaces that should have your alertness levels on 1,000. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. What it do, what it do, what it do. Peace and power, how you? What's going on? Ooh, what up? A little chilly back here. What's going on? Yeah, delicious. How y'all doing? I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming to class. We got some learning to do, but we got to tag some people. Somebody tag Clifton Powell. Tell him to bring his ass to class. Come on, Cuddy. Bring your ass to class. We got some talking to do. And black men, come on, black men. Don't be shy. Bring y'all ass to class and get involved. Yeah, we need some talking to. Porsha. Goddamn it, Porsha Stewart, Porsha Williams, Porsha boo boo boo. All 4 or 5 of y'all. Bring y'all ass to class, black women. Let's go, bring y'all asses to class, black women's. Let's go. Somebody call Ep from the Essence. Oh, Jeffrey. Yeah, we finally got some black folk involved with the Epstein files. Bring their ass to class. Come on, Ivory Coast. Bring your black ass to class, girl. Yeah. What else we got going on? And of course, we gonna start celebration today. Aquarius Power, Dr. Huey P. Newton, co-founder of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. Yes, that's where we at with it, y'all. Yeah, so put your little tweeds down. Twist up your little cappy cap on your little drinky drink. Yeah, tell your classmates we here. Yeah, share it on your social medias. Come on, man. Let's go. Class should be thick. Yeah. Get your screen recordings on. It's time. Let's see who's in class. God damn it. Who's first in class? Benjamin. God damn it, Benjamin. Ooh, wee. And then Eve Blandon. Ooh, wee. Oh, Geechee. God damn it. 1, 2, 3. Looking shiny to me. I see y'all. What up, Philly? What up, ZA215 in the building? What up? The youngin', South Jersey in the building. What up? What up, Tierra? What up, Dust Fro? What up, Grustler? Cuckoo the Bag of Bones, the Global Hustler. The anthology out now. Yeah. Straight 90s, straight hip-hop, straight bars. Cuckoo coming in from Zurich, Switzerland. What's going on? Uh-oh, the professor up in here, A. Brown. Woo-woo, with the get down. What up, DC in the building? Woo-wee, Gazer. What up, Swat? We see you. What up? Oh, man. Big Red Shaolin. What up? John Tate and Mr. Strictly Games of Brain up in here. Yeah. Kim Williams, what up? Yeah. Who else? Smiles, we see you. What's going on, Smiles? Yeah. Uh-oh, Willie Bethel, Willie up in here. Terrell Williams too. God damn it, Terrell. Ooh, a cool K Bangers in the building. Uh-oh, Philip Boom. Ooh, oh yeah. Versace Broccoli. God damn it, NFNT. Ooh, OG. What up, Kicks? The Spectacular Enterprise. 55. God damn it, 55. You know that shit. Merc Low, what up, Merc? We see you. What's going on? Ooh-wee. What up, damn? We see you. Oh, GB Brooklyn. What up? We see you. Ooh, Eric Carlos, San Antonio, Riverwalk in the building. Yeah. Who? Saul. 55. Goddamn. 55. Yeah. Miss Benzo 55. Miss Benzo 55. Yeah. God diggity dog. Mike Nice. We see you. What up? Yeah. Ooh, they coming up in here. Vitamin Vision TV. We see you. What up? Sincere Peace. What up? What up, Black Essence? What up? What up, Young? What up? Ooh, Ty. What up? Shot City. What up? Molly. What up? Yeah, we up in this. Goddamn it. Yeah, what up, Jebs? Yeah, let's get to it. First and foremost, like I said, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here without 2 people. My enlightener, right? My father. Yes, my dad. And the doctor. The doctor. PhD. Political science. Yeah, the doctor, Huey P. Newton, wouldn't be here. I'm telling you, those two men had so much of an impact on me. Nah, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. So we got to celebrate our fellow Aquarian, Aquarius Power, the thinker, the visionary, the organizer, right? Huey P. Newton, co-founder of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, organization, a movement that we had never witnessed up until that time. It sparked so many people. So many people. It gave them life. It gave our people a soul like no other individual or group that still affects us to this day, to this very day. Many people who are conscious and woke measure themselves based on the research, the study of the accomplishments of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. Yeah, we do. Many do. Still to this day, there's never been any group of people like it. Here, that is. Let me clarify that. Here. Okay? In the wilderness of North America. The image still burns deep. The influence is still felt. And many of us well, if they're being truthful, I know I'm always truthful. I always measure myself. I measure my class. I measure what I'm doing. I measure my application of community work in the streets by the standards that was set by the party. And I am often in wonderment of how they were able to accomplish what they were able to accomplish without social media, without technology, without news coverage to that degree, without some of the things that we have today that makes it much easier to step into this work. Man, I look at that and I'm like, wow. This shit was just, it's mind-blowing. You was part of the breakfast program, April? I'm sure you were. Many of us had no choice. You know? Many of us had no choice. So, I want to salute him. I have to salute him. But I salute him every day. Every day. I go over his speeches. I go over his books. Man. That's a constant study for me. His case, I read thoroughly. You know? Man. Oh, man. Just prolific, man. Just prolific. Just prolific. I'm in awe of the work that they were able to do. I'm not saying that many of us, even in mirroring them, right, haven't had great levels of success. And I'm not saying that they were the only ones to influence me. But they opened the door. They opened my mind And because I researched them so heavy, because family members were in my ear, it only consistently reaffirmed that I am on the right track. Okay? That's what that did. As far as watching that, witnessing that, yeah, I'm on the right track. We're on the right track here. In further studies that I would have to say the person who influenced me the most is, of course, George L. Jackson, who posthumously was giving the title of Field Marshal for the Black Panther Party for self-defense after he was assassinated in San Quentin in 1971 August. Of course, George's impact, man, I'm just so happy to have been born in this era, in this space where I was able to speak to elders who put in that work with Panthers, with BLA, to have family members who were part of the movement, speaking to me, talking to me. Yeah, I really love that. You do. I see y'all creeping up in the class. Dre, Marie McDonald, I see y'all. You dig? I see you, Av. What up? Yes, Shaw City, yes. Long live Jonathan and George Jackson. Definitely. These are the lessons that should be taught. T-Mac, 55 T-Mac. Okay, now we got the celebration and acknowledgement of one of our greatest leaders out the way. You dig? Let's get to it. Because I may not have expressed it to you all, right? But I'm sitting here consistently in thought and saying, damn, with all this attention on the Epstein files, okay? You know, the Epi-Ep, I'm saying, damn, ain't no melanated folk got caught up in this shit. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I know, they try to, well, not try to, because she was there. They put Naomi Campbell, got her musty ass up in the mix. Yeah, she was up in there deep, okay? And I'm talking about deep recently, even after he blew trial and all that. Yeah, Naomi Campbell was up in there. Yeah, she gripped a gate, Jack. Yeah. She was with Maxwell and yeah. She was there. Yeah, y'all didn't know that? Yeah, Naomi Campbell got mad pics. Her and Ghislaine chilling, hugged up at the functions and all that. Yeah, Naomi Campbell was up in there thick. Right. So I knew of her, but I said, nah. I'm hoping no other black folk was caught up in it. Now, y'all can say what y'all want about Jay being on the list and all that. And, we still haven't seen any definitive witness testimony, right? That Jay was on that island. Okay? We know old Oprah. We know she got her little grippers in a bunch with some other individuals. Yeah. But I was just hoping. I'm saying, damn. I hope. Ain't no melanated folk caught up in this shit. And God damn it, here we go. We got this musty ass chick. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We got this old musty ass chick. Cute little thing, but I know she musty. From the Ivory Coast. Got her ass jammed up. Who that coming in the class late? I see you, Vet. What up? I see you, Mello. What up? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. We got one. We got one. Yeah. What's her name? That's what y'all asked? Well, we got to get to the notes, damn it. We got to get to the notes. Jonathan Kidd, what up? We got to get to the notes. When y'all coming up in here, too, make sure y'all be doing what y'all supposed to be doing. Making sure y'all already got the notifications and all that. Make sure y'all get the email. Because if any funny stuff pop off with this stuff here, y'all got to know how to contact me. Make sure you got my Twitter. Make sure you got my Insta. Make sure you got my, my email. Come on now. They getting funny around here. All right? Yeah, we got to get to the notes. Because again, I didn't care nothing about this Epstein. Nothing. At all. I'm going to be honest with you. Us knowing who was on that island, how's that going to help you? How is that going to get your rent paid? How is that going to get you some underoos for little Hakeem and little Dwayne Doogie? How? That ain't going to help you get no underoos. That ain't going to help you get no cereals. None of that shit by you knowing who was on that island. Nothing. You not getting a damn thing. And I know for a fact that this is just Julius Caesar all over again. I don't care which Caesar. It was about 12 of them. They all was freaks. They all was doing the exact same thing that Jeffrey Epstein. Where do you think he get it from? Where do you think he get it from? Was y'all in class when I gave y'all the history of the Caesars? I know you was in class. You had to be. I gave y'all an extensive lesson on the Romans. The Skittle Now Later posse. Yeah. I gave it to y'all. And I told y'all. This is how they practice. Remember the Caesar was hitting his moms and he was hitting his moms and his sister, and then turned around and had a little chump that used to walk with him and be with him. So this is all this Epstein shit is just same thing. Same thing. No different. So I didn't care too much about it. I knew what I see. Then news started creeping. Yeah, might be some melanated folk on there. And sure enough, look what I seen. Yeah, I saw it. I said, look at this shit here. Look at this shit here. And of course, you're going to have some of our people over here call her all type of names because, again, she's not what y'all are acknowledging as FBA. So, of course, y'all going to say, well, you know, they mess with them old phase overseas. It's in their blood. No, it ain't in their blood. No. We not doing that. We not doing that. No, this girl got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Reaching for the baby oils. Yeah, she was reaching for the baby oil. Let's go. Check it now. This is how dastardly this broad is. Newly released emails appear to show how a glamorous niece of the president of the Ivory Coast acted as a fixer for what is it? Pedophily financer Jeffrey Epstein by introducing him to powerful politicians and even helping source young women. That means she was out there steering. That's what that's called. When you steering, when you organizing, you like that, yeah, come this way. Okay? Yeah, that's what she was doing. What's her name? Nina Keta, or Kita, whose uncle, Alessine Utara, has led the West African nation since 2010, began corresponding with Epstein in 2011. So they just get to political power. And the first thing her uncle do is get in touch with this nasty dude here. Yeah. The first thing they do is get in touch with this nigga. Why? I'm starting to believe that old Epstein was a fluffer. I'm starting to believe that old Jeffrey Epstein, you had to go through him to get to power or to maintain power. Just like they do with these rap people and make them go to them nasty girls, them little whore girls, them little thotty thots, like Karim Steffens. And those are fluffers. Those are the ones who prepare you for the upper echelon gripper gators. Yeah. You got to go through them. Extremely musty boxes. Ooh-wee. And they make you hit it. Yeah. You not getting no... You not leveling up unless you hit one of the musties. That's why they get passed around like that. Vision TV. I know you are. Thank you for the super chat. We're gonna get right to it. Bliz, I'm from the Ivory Coast originally. Yes, I know. Beautiful country, but a lot of corruption, and we're basically owned by France. Yeah. Much appreciation for that comment. But hold on. Y'all know right from wrong. Yeah, she know right from wrong. But she took her musty box and went right to that man. How does she even know who he is? How? How do they know who this individual is? If he was in a function, I wouldn't know who he is. He could walk past me in Barnes & Noble. I would not have known who he was. So that means that people who knew of him and know of him know how he get down. Okay? Let's go. Reading the emails, the correspondence also takes a darker turn. In May 2021, Kita asked Epstein if he wanted to meet one of her friends in Paris. He replied, "How old is she? Tell me about her. Do you have other friends?" Kita, the niece of this Ivory Coast, listen to what she said. She is 25. But she has a lot of friends too in Paris. You can meet her first and ask her. I'm sure she'll be happy to do that. Months later, after an apparent meeting at the Ritz in Paris, Epstein wrote, "Ask such and such to send pictures of her sister. I prefer under 25. Oh, Epstein. Dastardly. He putting it in the damn email like this. Nah, I need something young. Younger. Dastardly. Look. When none were sent, Keita forwarded photographs herself. So she took it upon herself to send photographs when her homegirl probably was like, nah, I'm not sending that man nothing. I'm not sending nothing on the internet. Nah, I'm gonna get over it. I'm not sending it. This bold one here said, bitch, I said send the goddamn pictures. I mean, let me take them. Okay? Look, that same year, Epstein floated selling his Boeing 727, believed to be called the Lolita Express, telling Keita, I am told your uncle is trying to charter my 727, the same one you flew on to Europe. I suggest he buys it instead. But reports are saying they don't believe that homie bought it. But this is establishing that this chick was on Epstein plane. Bringing her friends and other young girls. This black girl here, this Musty, you round this. Why are you around this man? Why? You're tall, you're chocolate, you're beautiful, you got good teeth. Why are you around this old fay? Why? Let's continue. In January 2012, Keita set up a packed itinerary in Abidjan. God damn it. Including meetings with the president, the economy and interior ministers, and senior officials, including the late Amadou Gon Coulibaly, who later became the prime minister. All these high potent individuals went to meet old Ep because this chick set it up. Now, why did old Ep trust this chick? Because we know he's a beast with women. He's a beast. Very abusive, reports say. I mean, very abusive. Sadistic even. So how is she being allowed to do this? I know he sampled that musty box because that's the only way you're going to keep men of power and wealth attention. You just not running around. You begging, you asking for shit and all that. You ain't just doing that and you ain't giving that tail up. Okay? Listen, we're going on a year. Over a year. Listen, money got in the office from 2011. Now this is 2012. You still talking to this black ass niece when he got a whole island of underage European girls, underage Arabic girls, underage kids. He's wilding on the island, but he's keeping in touch with this Ivory Coast girl, and you think she not getting wore out? Or F wore her out? Yeah. Listen, ahead of one engagement, she wrote, also, what's your maximum bedtime? Hamed has something planned for you, but I'm afraid it might go very late. Dinner at his house with wife, drinks somewhere, private night at his penthouse. He knows what you like. This is how she's moving like she one of his hoes. I'm going to keep it a buck. Listen. Come on now, look. Years later, Keita also appeared central to efforts to free Karim Wade, son of former Senegalese president Abu Abdullahi Wade, who was locked up on some corruption charges. You dig? This is what she said. Check this out. Wade is asking again if you could help with hiring a lobbying firm, as I previously told you. Jeffrey, he really needs your help. She ain't call him Ep. She ain't call him Epstein. She called him Jeffrey. Jeffrey. T-47 never called him Jeffrey. Nobody called him Jeffrey but this little melanated girl. Yeah, he wore her grippers out. Yeah, look. He really needs your help. A lot of his friends have disappeared. He has one left, and most people are afraid to help him. Epstein's emails indicate that he sent $100,000 to this man. When Wade was freed the following year, Keita wrote, "Thank you for everything you have done for him." She is in a good acquaintance with this monster. This man that they accusing of running through baby grippers. She is on first name basis with him. This black woman from the Ivory Coast. Let's continue. Come on now. The news reports are saying this has come as over 18,000 images and 2,000 videos with 14 hours of footage were published by the U.S. Department of Justice on January 30th in a tranche of over 3 million files related to the late child S offender. This black girl here. Okay? So, how did she get caught up in it? How did she know to get caught up in it? Y'all still think everybody's the same? Y'all really don't believe that there's levels to it? Y'all really think that people just appear? That they just work hard? And they got to where they got to? Nah. You got to be a part of something, baby. Yeah, you got to be a part of something in here. Yeah. You do. Somebody tapped them on your shoulder and you come on in. Yeah. She is making sure old Epi get whatever he want on her end. She doing shit that Ghislaine was doing. Doesn't it sound like that? Yeah. Let's continue. The files show how the disgraced financer solicited explicit self-filmed content from young women as a matter of habit, right? With several of the clips featuring girls in a state of undress. In many, the young women are seen performing S-acts in their bedrooms, often featuring the same large teddy bear in frame. Okay? In one video, the Pedialyte is seen forcibly exposing an unidentified woman's top area to the camera, despite multiple attempts from her to remove his hands. Also released in the files were several pornography films. The American millionaire presumably downloaded onto his personal computer, including a vintage video titled Tiny Bubbles, featuring Japanese adult entertainer Azari Kumiko. Tiny bubbles? What the hell is tiny bubbles? It's a bubble. Tiny bubbles? Shh. This nigga crazy. Epstein also made young girls perform in semi-clothed catwalk auditions, lending evidence to the theory that the financier lured victims into his control by masquerading as a Victoria's Secret talent scout. Other disturbing clips show Epstein dancing alongside potential victims, as well as him enjoying private entertainment by unclothed young females in a red-paneled study in his Paris home. Yeah, he's wilding. He's wilding. Should nobody black be around him? If you are black, if you are melanated and you are around him, he trusts you. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. So this Ivory Coast woman, he trusted her. Yeah. He trusted her. Which means money exchanged hands. Which means grippers was getting exchanged. Which means, listen, she called him Jeffrey. Let's continue. The footage chimes with the kind of emails Epstein was sending potential victims, which show how the financier frequently solicited as provocative videos from these young people. That's your man. And that's the light version. We know that, from other sources of information that he was wilding. That he was wilding and he made other people wild out. Why was she there? Ivory Coast woman. What's her name? Keita. Yeah, Keita. Your ass is going to jail, Keita. We're gonna fix you right on up. We're gonna fix you right on up. If somebody's seen Keita, in a hood near you, call a squad, drop squad. Nina, Keita. That's just nasty. But you wouldn't think that she was doing that. If you looked at her like many people have done, because she's a model. She's a print model. She done got print work. You wouldn't think that she would be messing with old dirty ass Epi-F. Because of the look, right? The aesthetic, right? Like Porsha. The look, the aesthetic. People don't believe that she a thought because of how she look and present. You understand? I always tell you, people put on, especially women, a performance. They dress for a role to intimidate, right? They don't have the brute strength that men have on a regular basis, on the average. They don't. So they dress to intimidate. And if they're in tune with their sexuality, they expose that in their dress. You got the makeup, you got the cleavage out, you got the goddamn extra tight musty skims on. You dig? To show. That's because they know that a lot of men have been raised to turn away, to look away, to be apprehensive in the presence of a female energy. So that's what they do. Now, if you shook, if you're a cornball, if you're a lame, if you don't know the art of Mac, if you don't know how to distinguish somebody's appearance from their true person, you get caught up. You get caught. You would have got caught by this Nina Keita. Because I'm sure she's articulate. I'm sure that she speaks and moves a certain way. And the look would throw you like, damn, look at this black woman, beautiful. And all the time, she up there on Ep plane, going to the island. Probably bringing him little kids from the Ivory Coast. Keep telling y'all, watch these women, man. Watch them. Do not. What's in their heart and in their soul is who they are. That's how they manifest. Some can hide it, some can't. But you got to be careful. I would have never thought, just by looking at her, that she does that. You wouldn't think that. Not at all. So I don't know. We're going to have to keep an eye out on this case here. Yeah, we got to keep an eye out. We're going to see if she's going to jail. Yeah, we got to make sure we're going to watch that. All right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it is black folks. There's going to be more, too. Black folks is in the Epstein Ep files. Okay, now who's next? Porsha. God damn it, Porsha Williams Stewart, whatever this dude, Gubadia, Gubade, Don Quixote, A Boogie, 55, damn it, A Boogie in the spotty spot. Money appreciation for the super chat. Yeah, A Boogie on the what? On the check. Yeah. For the effort. That's right. Let's go. I love the knowledge. Yeah. So now we know Ivory Coast. Now we know that OFEF was an equal opportunity gripper busser. Yeah. Because he had this chick. Okay? All right. So now we got to get to Porsha Williams Stewart, such and such. Now, I don't know why so many of y'all sent it to me. I really don't. Don't know. I don't even know why the interviews and the little video clips are resurfacing. Homie said most of this shit almost a year ago. That was the worst decision of his life. Marrying a Porsha. Now, I can't even begin to front. When I first saw her, cause yeah, I'm not gonna act like it wasn't. Real Housewives of Atlanta was a little guilty pleasure. When it first came on, I was a fan. I ain't gonna front. I was sitting there watching a week with the original cast, okay? I'm talking about with Lisa Wu and ooh-wee. Yeah, I used to watch it, yeah. Fat ass Eric Snow was on it. Yeah, first season, I'm watching. This was new. Remember this reality TV shit was, man. It wasn't as scripted and as ratchet as it turned out to be. So I was watching. When they had Black Nene. I don't know what this new Nene is, but when they had Black Nene, Lisa Wu, the white girl, Sheree. This is before Kenya and Porsha and them. I've been watching for a minute. So the season when they got Porsha, I was like, ooh, who's Shorty? Okay, who's Shorty? Shorty coming through. But she was a bubble. Right? As many women are on TV. They bubbles. I didn't know she was a bubble like that. Because appearances, again, deceive you. How somebody walks, how somebody presents. I thought Porsha was kind of cute. Huh? Can I get some fists up, man? If y'all see her initially off the rip, she gonna get your attention. Hold up, who that? Right? Brown, tall, decent, right? Yeah, man, we thought that was the shit. I'm telling you, she made me watch for a couple of more seasons. Yeah, just a Porsha. Even though she was married to that old he could deny it all he want. So old Cordell Stewart. We knew you was a little bit sugary on the football field, so it only made sense that people was gonna call you now, later, and Skittle. Yeah, you was to run like you was kind of sweet there, Mr. Cordell. But as long as Porsha was on the show, we excused that part. Yeah, we wasn't worried about him, and he used to treat her in a funny style way. But it is what it is. We watched her. So we watched Porsha, and we watched her growth, specifically in the yams area. Yeah, we seen that bubble grow. We naturally, we watched it. But we also was allowed to witness how they scripted her segments, how dense she became. Remember how dense she was? They really made her out to be a bubble. Yeah, right. Even after Cordell, she was still on there a few seasons. Remember, a couple of years, she was still wearing the red ring. Yeah, she was a bubble. But see, at that point, when she was really bubbling out, it was just her and the mama and her sister and all. They was just too much for me. I was like, they don't know what to do with her. You dig? She getting real heavy in the posterior. And that's all they started to focus on, and her looks and her smile and her thing, and going through it with nobody for no reason. So I had to do my research, and lo and behold, what did I find? And I found this out years ago, that she was actually, a little chicken head in Atlanta-based rap group videos. That was her start. Yeah, that was her start. She was up in the videos with Lil Jon in them, with little Scrappy in them. Little dusty ass dudes from the A. She wasn't in no prime time joints. No, she was with the little dusty dudes. They had her in the videos and shit. She's all up in there too. And I'm like, oh, check it out. We didn't know she was trying to be Karim Steffens. Did y'all? Y'all didn't know that. Don't sit here and tell me y'all knew that, because I know y'all didn't. Damn it. Y'all didn't know, unless y'all from the A. See, people from the A know her. And they know her well. All that, who her granddaddy was and all that shit, wasn't nothing. Her granddaddy and who he is and his legacy ain't prevent her ass from being a thotty thot on the video shoot. You heard what Light said. That ain't cute. Talking about who knocked the boot on a video shoot. Yeah, it go down on those video shoots. Especially when you're not the main focus. She wasn't the main focus. She was in the mix with a bunch of girls trying to dance. She got a lot of camera play. And I'm like, oh shit, look at Porsha. Oh, she was a chicken head back then. Then they made her wife, the Cordell. Then they made her the divorcee. Right? Just trying to get right. Then she got with a real burger. Y'all seen the other dude? Yeah, y'all forget that dude. Y'all remember she got with that burger? Was he a Frank seller, hot dog seller, some old wild shit? And we was looking like, yo, what's she doing with this lame? And Lane was acting up. Because whoever put him in the script, he gonna make sure he benefit. He's knocking that down. Bird. Come on, man. Don't tell me y'all ain't gonna sit here and act like I was the only one watching. I know y'all, but there's 100 people in here, and I know a few of y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. That next dude she was with was a burger. We knew the jig was up. Soon as she got with him, we was like, damn, they getting ready to grippergate her. Because this dude didn't make no sense. But she rocked with him because what? Because he was supposed to be paying. Yeah, so she's a real chicken head. I'm just trying to find out why so many people DM me what this man is talking about. He was what? Av, you said he was the hot dog king of ATL? This nigga was the hot dog. He was the Frank Stan man. Anything to keep them bills paid. Anything to, because remember, she didn't have no merch at the time. Remember, she just started with the wigs and all that shit. Trying to get, listen, come on now. Y'all act like I don't know. I tell you, I watch it all. Y'all think I just be sitting in here going over politics and war strategies like some goddamn bozo? No, man, life is politics. I got to know what's going on. I got to know the chicken heads. Come on now, I got to know what chicken head activity is because those are the ones they send at you. When it's time when it's time to infiltrate the organizations. You see how they kept doing old Dr. Jermaine Umar? They consistently send thoughts and chicken heads at him. All day. Been infiltrated him. Yeah, he loved the chicken heads just like little C's. You see, that's what they do. They sent chicken heads at Huey. Yeah, y'all think Elaine Brown is? Come on now. So I'm not getting caught. Shit, I know the rules. I know the life. Yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, so old Porsha's the chicken heads. And the chicken heads got to keep their bills paid. So she got with the Frank Stan man, Frankfurter man. And gobbled up his little bread. Remember, she got some bread from Cordell. Oh, let's go to the notes. Because y'all keep sending it to me like I'm supposed to give a damn about this, what's his name? Simon. I didn't even watch then. By then, I stopped watching after Nene got her teeth done. And then Sheree came back and her bubble kind of, because Sheree had a bubble. Anyway, once all that other shit, they sent homie to jail. The other one came home and went back to jail and all that other shit. I stopped watching by that time. But we're going to check this out. Let's go to the notes. Porsha's journey, because y'all sent it to me. Y'all must think that there's something in here that we need to learn. I'm confused, but we're going to go through it. Check it. Porsha's journey and marriage to Simon. I'm going to call him Simon G. In Vitamin Vision, there's no way for you to tell me how to pronounce this shit over the chat. Gubadia? How the hell you say that? Gubadia? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to call him Simon G. Look. Porsha's journey and marriage to Simon G were a whirlwind that began with controversy and ended in a legal battle. Because wasn't homie dealing with her girlfriend first? See, if y'all wasn't watching, y'all don't know. But we're going to have a teachable moment because she doesn't look like it. She don't look like a chicken head. She don't present like a thotty. But she got all the characteristics and she manifests as one. So, man, if it walk like a chicken head and talk like a chicken head, it's a chicken head. Yeah, but y'all get fooled. Y'all get tricked. Y'all do. Yeah, y'all black men get tricked. Y'all don't know a chicken head from a damn dove. Y'all don't. Because I see y'all walking with chicken heads all the time and y'all think they doves. They just be clucking. Y'all holding it down your word is wifey. You anybody say something wifey, I'm slap shit out of them. Man, you got chicken head. That ain't no dove. But anyway, let's continue. As media previously reported, their relationship ignited chatter from the start, as their engagement was announced in March 2021, just 1 month after they went Instagram official. Big Red Shaolin, much appreciation for the war effort. Let's come on now. Yeah, pigeons. Yeah, what do they call it? Trick Ronalds and all that shit. Come on, don't be trying to test me, Av. Trick Ronalds and all that. Yeah, pigeon. Nah, man. We're going to stick with the chicken head. Listen, now, y'all see y'all getting me off the track here. And y'all come here to do that just to distract me and shit. We not doing that. We got some learning. Because I want y'all to find good women. Y'all get distracted by image and what somebody's telling you is a bad biatch or a dime or a quarter piece. That ain't always so. Okay? Let's continue. Just 1 month after they went Instagram official. This raised eyebrows, given Simon was still married to Porsha's former Real Housewife of Atlanta friend, Faye Lynn. Okay, you see that? You see that? He was cheating. Do you get what I'm saying? Simon. He was with her friend. Okay, come on now. Despite the initial controversy, now this is on TV, damn it. Despite the initial controversy, the couple proceeded with 2, not 1, 2 weddings in November. Big engagements, big events. Yeah, for the TV shit. Right? This was her homegirl husband. And she put that musty box on him. Now listen, why would Porsha do that? Now, we not going to act like we don't understand the life. We not going to act like we, even though we ain't from there, that we don't understand Atlanta. She was in the lowest of the low when it came to media. She was in Lil Jon and what was that side group that he had with Scrappy and them? She was in a side group video. That's the lowest of the low. She wasn't in Luda video. I don't even think Luda was out yet. She was in a little side video shit. Okay? So to go from that to Cordell Stewart and TV to the Frankfurter man, yo, she elevated her game. We not gonna, and nobody thought to look and say, yo, this is a chicken head. They didn't look at her the way they look at, what's the girl name that we just talked about, John Tay? What do you call them, the Westbrooks? What do you call them? Them girls? Everybody know that they thoughts, that they chicken heads, that they cluckers. Nobody looked at Porsha like that because of how she carried it. Do you understand? Because of how she presented. We had girls in high school like that. You know, mature looking, developed, you know, face, posture, diction, you know, people thinking that they grown and they mature, and they was straight cluckheads. Old Dusty Dushawn and them knocking it down in the bathroom in fourth period. Okay? Don't let the image get you. Shit, we just watched the what was it, a TikTok or live today where homie took off all the makeup and he was a straight dude. Made up, he looked like a clucker. Took that shit off, homie looked like the average barber from around the way. Image is deceiving. That should have banged you every time. So you have to know how to look through. And people's manifestation, their behaviors, how they move, will tell you all day what their character is about. Now, if she know that that's her girl, and know that her girl and homie is having issues, but she looking at homie pocket and homegirl's telling her. Because if this is her friend, if this is her acquaintance, if this is anybody, she's talking. She's telling her, yeah, girl, he ain't shit. I'm telling you, I'm sick of him and all this other weirdness. All he want to do is, you know, and sniff around my tail. And Porsha probably likes somebody sniffing around her tail and all that. And she's like, okay, I'm going to get this nigga. That's how they do. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's how they do. Come on now. That's the game. Check it out. However, the union proved to be short-lived. Williams, Porsha Williams, check it out now. Simon filed for Porsha Williams' divorce in February 2024, citing irreconcilable differences. Porsha later revealed to People that her decision stemmed from discovering what she termed complex issues with Simon's legal status and a pattern of alleged dishonesty and deceit. Okay? She told others that in the final 3 months of their marriage, she realized Simon wasn't being honest with her about the complex issues with his legal status. Okay? Hold on now. You mean to tell me this is your girl's people? Homie said he knew her. He met her. Okay? He knew of her. And you don't know homie legal status? But you marry him. You said it was deceitful and he lied. But you were just as deceitful. You didn't tell homegirl you was putting that musty box on Simon. No, you didn't. No, she didn't, Porsha. No, you didn't. You never. I guarantee you. You didn't tell that girl. You didn't tell that girl that. So you was being deceitful. You didn't tell her that? Did you, Porsha? Somebody tag Porsha, tell her bring her ass to class now. She put her musty box on Simon, knowing she had to know that she had the skills to pay the bills. Because, shit, homies like this, yeah, we getting married. She already came up. She got him. She slid from the hot dog man. Because he ain't have enough relish and onions. So dudes wasn't buying that shit no more. You understand? So she slid from the hot dog man. Okay? Look at her climb now. She went from Lil Scrappy and his homies, You know, because on the video shoot, I don't care who you think you are, them little dudes is in charge. The rap dudes and his entourage is always in charge on the video shoot. So with they little black and mild hands and shit, drinking and they rubbing all on her little box. She went from that to being a real housewife with Cordell to the Frank man. Now she bagging her this dude here. Yeah. This dude, African man. She seen it. She's like, oh, I'm getting ready to get that. I'm getting ready to get that. Okay? Look now, look at what she trying to say here. That's when I knew this is probably headed down a dark road. Porsha emphasized her commitment to legal compliance, stated, everything I do is above board. When it comes to business, life, I have attorneys who make sure that I am right, that I am in right standing with United States law. So I wouldn't want to be involved in anything that would put me in a position not to follow our law. And I felt I was put in an uncomfortable situation legally in combination with dishonesty and deceit, where I needed to file for divorce in order to gain immediate protection. That's the game. Now, I know she know. I know she knew. And she jumped on it. She was like, hold on. Homie not here right and exact. This broad don't know what she doing. I'm going to give him this musty box, and then I'm going to call him people on him. He getting up out of here. And I'm going to get some bread out the deal. You heard what she said. I got lawyers to make sure, because I got businesses, because my grandfather's a civil rights person. That's when she shifted lanes on him. Like, no, homie, I'm an American. But see, Africa didn't know that. You see how they slip up? Now, we know she thotty. Homeboy didn't know. He thought she was the one. He thought she was the one. Because he bounced from the other one. Quick fast. He thought that he knew. Like they all do. And it's no disrespect. It's just the truth. When people are from different countries, they believe that they got a lock on all of us. They believe that all of us behave the same, that all of us believe the same, that all of us, they put us all in one boat. And many of them believe that all you got to do is trick on these black women. Just give her money. She's stupid. She just want to bag. She just want to watch. And he's going to do what he do. You understand? Now, she was already plotting for the whole bag. She like this. I'm about to get all this. And then get him up out of here. Here she go. Check this out. Simon, however, said that they had no issues as a couple and that Porsha was citing issues that happened in his past. Okay? He said he spent the better part of 35 years of his life making up for it. Whatever the issues was in his past, he's still dumb. He don't see the game. You understand? He's saying there was no issues. Right, homie, ain't no issues. She playing. She's not going to be sitting in the bed arguing with you. She's not going to be disrespectful in public. She plotting. She just wanted to get you. Now your head is spinning because you like this. Yo, what happened? We no fight. We never have argument. I give you money. I take care of you. All that shit. That, homie, she was playing. She was playing. That's why you ain't see the issues. Nigga, she been had issues. You wasn't her type. She don't have a type. She like that money. She like them old phase. You understand? She figured out how to maneuver in the space. Okay? She watched the rest of them. Come up, fall down, come up, fall down. And she in her mind say, I look better than all of them. I got to get me a come up. I gotta get a come up. Okay? Check it. Porsha Williams' divorce was finalized with contrasting reactions. Check this out. The legal complexities of Porsha Williams' divorce intensified when Simon was taken into custody by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, better known as ICE, while traveling back to the United States for a divorce hearing. You see how he got jammed up? Come on, you see that y'all don't see the play? Check it out. He has since been deported to Nigeria due to a history of immigration violations, including bank and credit card fraud. God damn it. So you see the reverse? You see how they usually scam and play on people here? Dude to come here with an accent talking about he's a prince on some Prince Uche shit. And he don't have nothing but a couple of cows and a chicken. And he done uprooted this sister from the Midwest who's a doctor or a nurse practitioner. Got her ass overseas. She living in a hut with a couple of chickens. Looking for his palace and shit. Got him. Got him. So Porsha said, nah, this ain't happening to me. Watch this. Check it out. The divorce was officially finalized on June 11th with the judge ruling in Williams' favor. The ruling upheld their prenup and granted her spousal support, among other things. This outcome led to the distinctly different public reactions from the couple. Simon G quickly celebrated the finalization on Instagram, writing, officially single and finally free. Thank God Almighty. I am free at last. You see, trying to play. Okay? Porsha's reaction was more emotional and reflective. Okay? She discussed the painful months-long legal battle. I really don't wish divorce on anybody. She said it's horrible to allow your brain and your heart to connect with someone and then have to battle them like this. It's like the worst nightmare you have ever experienced because you don't recognize who you're fighting. Like Simon right now. I don't know who that is. Playing. So when ICE come, she's like this. Yes, he was the worst. He was scamming. Yeah. She played hard. Okay? Look. Check what she's saying. Porsha expressed a sense of betrayal. Saying, it makes you feel like everything was a lie. I mean, for you to hate me this much. Yeah, he hates you. You took all his damn bread. You called ICE on him. Before he's supposed to like you. After you did that, you playing too hard now, girl. Yeah, he hates you. Yeah, you took him through it. He hates you. Yeah, check it out. Look, everything had to be a lie because I don't have that kind of hate towards you in my heart. No, because you took all this change. Damn it, you ain't hating him. You was playing. Okay? Check it out. But then again, I'm the one walking away, not him. So I don't know. Yeah. She also says she still mourns the loss of the future they envisioned. Well, we had a future together, she said. I mean, I truly envisioned my life with this person. And Simon was the same way. Sure, I can still have a beautiful home because she got that bag. You know what I'm saying? Sure, I can have money in the bank. Sure, I can still travel. But it's hard to imagine doing them when a person beside you was not there. Bitch, go ahead. And in between the tears, she's looking up. On some Mojo Brooks shit. Girl, come on, cut your shit. Cut it out. Okay? Despite the heartbreak, Porsha expressed pride in her resilience. I just thank God I have survived. And still myself because sometimes, Lord, when you leave someone who is such a big part of your life, you do not feel like yourself for a long time. But you know him a hot minute. That wasn't in each other's life. You was with him a hot minute. You put that box on him. Then he went crazy. And you knew you was going to do it. And you knew how to do it because homegirl told you. Yeah, no, he don't like to do that, girl. I don't even have to do that to him. But he liked this when I do that and this and that. You told her. She told you. He was like, oh, word, okay. And you was just listening to hear if he had that bread for real. Once Porsha found out that that bread was real, oh, yeah. Yeah, she done hit that marinated box because remember, old hot dog man supposedly wasn't getting to the buns. The only buns he was working was the buns on his Frank stand. He was on that hot dog slapping them buns, but he wasn't getting none of the Porsha buns. Allegedly. He wasn't getting none of them buns. That's why he was out there, you know, they caught him on the track and all that shit. They caught him in dirty Atlanta tracks. You dig? Come on now. But this ain't her first go around. Look. Check it. We're going to go back to the back. Look. When she was in her 30s, look, the 31-year-old housewife, housewife no more, released a statement via her peoples on Monday stating she was disappointed about her husband's recent filing for divorce. They also claimed Cordell Stewart misled her with promises to work on a relationship. Okay? This is how she play. You dig? Come on now. That was Cordell. This girl is smart. This girl is smart. So now homie is saying that it was the worst decision of his life. The worst. And y'all sending the shit to me? For what? For what? Because she was playing? She got to the bag. What y'all want me to say? This is what happens when people don't know each other. When people make assumptions. Right? When people look, he thought he wanted that. He was like, yo, I got to have that. And he's seen her through the years. Homie said he's seen her when she came into his restaurant. Right? He had a restaurant out there. The producers of the show was trying to shoot scenes for the show in the restaurant on a regular basis. Because that's what they was doing. Them old fags was bigging up those little locations in Atlanta. They was trying to do what they do out there. Everybody had a business. He said he seen her way back in like 2014, 2015. So he started watching. Over the years, he probably kept peeking. He's like, damn, that ass getting fatter and fatter. He like, yo, I got to have that. Women know. Women know when you look them in the eye whether you want some of them grippers or not. They know that. That's not hidden. And from that point, they start to think. They get to thinking. Oh, shit, he wants some grippers. So now they trying to think, damn, I wonder if he'll get my hair done. I wonder if he'll take my son to the barbershop. I wonder if he'll take my car to the car wash. They get to thinking, to try to work the dude, to try to get something out of the dude because she know. She could see. Damn, he open. He like these grippers. He like how I'm moving in his stress. How can I capitalize on that? But if they never been schooled, if they never been around anybody, especially a man, to teach them on the ways of a man, they just dumb. So they most of the time, 80% out of the time, they give up the box or the grippers before they get anything done. And then they get mad. And then they scheming and plotting on how to get back and get up out of it. So she knew. Porsha knew. She like, oh, he ain't really checking for homegirl like that. And she don't know how to get to the bag. I'm about to get this dummy. And she probably found out way before that homie paperwork wasn't up, that his paperwork wasn't legit. So of course, who's the easiest to make a victim? A criminal, somebody that's not legit, legally. They can't do nothing to you. Can't go to authorities because the authorities is on their ass. So Porsha already scheming like, oh, I'm going to get that. He going to get these grippers. I'm going to make him sniff around this musty box. He going to put a ring on this and then I got him. But he don't know. He not thinking like that. He not from here. He from the continent. They don't understand that. Because they always believe because they have acquired certain material things that make them smart. That makes them intelligent. And those who don't have these material items because you see no purpose in it, they measure you on that. They judge you on that. They'll come because they got the big Benz or BMW, Jeep. They believe that that's accomplishment. I am in America. I have the big car. You understand? And that ego-driven conceit have their brain off. They don't see the play. That's why they always get beat. So she knew all along. She knew all along. But that image, he kept looking at that bubble, getting transfixed on that, and she got him. And then called ice on him. I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all not writing exact, get to your DMV, get to your local DMV, get you an application. I don't care what you gotta do. Get right exact, because homie, they gonna call ice on you. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, they plotting, they scheming. And he probably thought she was really in love. Because I married her. She married me. She be giving me all of that box. Yes, she does all the wonderful things that I like. That don't mean shit. I keep telling y'all that over and over and over again. Woman to give you some box, that shit don't mean nothing. You ain't talk slick. You ain't game her. Right? You wasn't knocking. No, nigga gave you some box. But again, 7, 8 out of 10 dudes are stupid up here. Yeah, I bagged that. Whoa, you already knocked that down like twice. You think it's you. You stupid ass. Nah, homie. Nah, don't work like that. He thought he had her. Yeah. He thought it was straight. He thought she was in love. Nah, homie. She ain't love you. That green card game ain't what it used to be. Hell no, it ain't. Hell no, it ain't. Nah, so now look at him. He on every social media platform crying. I heard he was trying to petition OT47. Trying to get back. Yeah. I heard he want a meeting with T47. Nigga, he ain't got time for you, homie. Your bread ain't that long. What Porsha getting, like 50 grand, 40 grand a month? Alimony, some shit like that? Huh? Did him dusty. So I know y'all better, before y'all, listen, and I'm telling y'all, man, before y'all get serious, man, before you even think about getting serious, book you a session. If you won't have no OG in your ear telling you what to look for, okay? I am available, coach. I will help you. Don't get got. I'm telling you, don't get got. Huh? Play your part. These girls are smart. Play your part. All right? All right. All right, because y'all sent that shit to me like I'm supposed to be jumping up. Man, listen. I don't feel no ways about him. Not at all. Not at all. He's supposed to have did the knowledge. Serious. He's supposed to have did the knowledge, yo. Huh? Okay? So don't feel bad for old Simon G. He wasn't thinking about none of y'all. Y'all acting like he invested in the community. He ain't invested in no community. He was sitting here doing what he wanted to do and got caught up. It's just that simple. All right, so now we got rid of that. How many black men in the building? Damn, man. These numbers is funny. 94. I tell you. Y'all don't be bringing nobody to class, huh? Y'all got to start bringing y'all peoples to class. What the hell y'all got going on? Especially now, we getting ready to get in deep. It's 12:15. We're going to try to get this over with, but I know it's deep, it's extensive. People feel a ways about it. I didn't feel a way about it, but they do. So let's go ahead. Okay? Clifton Powell. Viral today for a statement that he made in a panel, having a panel discussion with some younger men. Clifton Powell said that older men just learn how to love at a particular age because we weren't taught how to love. And people went crazy. They acting like what he said was wrong. Not only did he give his truth, but he had to get at the youngin'. Andrea, much appreciation for the war effort. He had to get at the youngin' who was making an attempt to interrupt and cut his wisdom. And that's where the discussion got into a little heated forum, not only with them, but from those who are witnessing, because you made it generational. Okay? And I want to discuss that with y'all because I have, and I'm finding this out. Even though I'm believing that it's very diverse when it comes to my class, the audience, it's not. I have a lot of youngins in here. Y'all some young dudes in here, man. A lot of y'all are young and may not understand what Clifton was talking about. Now, I'm right in the middle. He's 70. I just turned 58 last Friday the 13th. So I understand both lanes, definitely, clearly. So we got to get into it. I want y'all to take a little a vote now. Do y'all think that Clifton was right? Do y'all sit on his side, or do you sit on the side with the youngin' who was getting a little bit well, he was a lot defensive, but he was getting a little belligerent there. Talking about how old dudes act. You understand? Let's talk about it now. Where my class at? What? Who's with Cuddy? Big Red Shaolin, you with Cuddy? Okay, why? Okay, the lack of respect is at an all-time high. Between who and what? Okay? Vitamin Vision, now I know, okay? I'm 36 and these young people don't listen. I'm going to sit on that. You know the work. You know what we be into. I'm gonna let you hold that. You said these young people don't listen. Okay? We're going to rock with that for a minute. We're going to let that marinate. They want to take over a conversation just to try and prove a point. And that's what that young dude did. Definitely. And I'm going to say this. Now, Clifton said, I'm just paraphrasing that, y'all don't listen to older dudes. And he's trying to hip you and saying that we, not only older men, but we as a people, and I think that went over a lot of people's head who was witnessing it. We don't know how to love. And whether people want to understand it or not, they don't. I tell y'all that on a regular basis. Y'all don't know how to love. We don't know how to love. We have to be taught that, because our love of each other and our love of self was beaten out of us, was lynched out of us consistently. It was educated out of us, and that's consistent. That's not even a present argument. That is an absolute, that's not even an opinion. That's an absolute fact for centuries. That the love of self, when you don't know yourself, when you have no knowledge of self, you cannot. It is impossible. Emphatically non-cipher, you cannot love yourself. Love is a true, bond amongst those who are original and understanding. If you don't know yourself, you can't understand yourself. If you don't understand yourself, it's impossible to love yourself. Love, you have no boundaries. So when you love yourself, you're going to make sure that you have everything that is required and needed of you to take care of yourself. So that wasn't it's not even if the question is, was that a thing or not? That wasn't even a thing for us to even have a concept of. Love? No. You was strictly in survival mode. Strictly was in survival mode. And to this day, many are still ingrained in survival mode. And because you're in that, you begin to have different thoughts, beliefs, and manifestations. To see everything outside of the you. You don't know yourself. So in order for him to be in a space at 70 years old to understand that, to have gone through specific journeys with people, with work, with art, with creativity, with therapy, to know and understand that and to express that to these young individuals, that should be commended, because in that moment he's making an attempt to teach. You know, seen some shit. He done lived through some shit. And this is where the young individuals fail to witness. You want to only listen when somebody is appearing or moving as an elder. Now you want to listen. See, they don't listen to me because I resonate. My energy is not an elder's energy. Others respect it because of what come out my mouth. So they say, nah, that's the elder. He dropping it. You understand? But it throws them because I don't look it. I don't have that energy of an elder. I don't. When I'm around others that are my age, they don't get it. You know, they don't understand it. So the youth don't understand it either because they still see me as one of them. You know, they still look, so they don't listen. Now, if I was running around here, looking like, what's that big potato head dude? That, Boys Watkins and all them, and they younger than me. If I was looking like them niggas, how they look, then see you ready to listen because you are geared to say, okay, well, that's an elder. If I was with the Cornell West, I'm looking and I'm wearing them stupid ass little collar shirts. See, when I'm coming as Bliz, they like, he don't know. He just, he don't. So they are apprehensive unless they sharp. The young ones who follow me, who come to class, who speak, they sharp up here. They understand what's being done and how I'm doing it. Others don't. So the break is real, but the break is there seemingly from the young people who believe that they got not only time on their hands, that the world is theirs. Go ahead. In our age, we're telling you that it ain't. We're telling you that through our experience, through our falls, through our missteps, that the world ain't yours, homie. Neither is time. So if this man is saying, yo, I just learned how to love at 7, I mean, a true expression of what love is to him. Because I will always sit in a space where I'm saying he is delusional in that he's thinking that he's found love. Nigga, this ain't no Jeff Red Fatback Band song. Nigga, you found love in oppression? We not even comfortable here yet. Nigga, you still getting money from Hollywood. You don't know what the true expression of love is until we get rid of these Ofays. I'm going to stand on that all the time. That's why there's so much confusion and strife and war and toxic shit in our relationships and how we relate to each other as comrades and in intimate situations. Because you don't own yourself. We don't own our dreams, our manifestations. We don't own our labor. So how can you truly love somebody when you ain't comfortable? I already went through that with y'all when we had the class on how can somebody be truly in love in captivity. I gave y'all that lesson. How? When you're in a constant state of fear, right? That was the God-fearing class. When I'm saying, how can you love and express that love when you're in fear? You're in consistent fear of your God, of your Christ, of your Lord. So how can you love your partner? How can you love nature if you're consistently in a state of fear? Because fear paralyzes you. I don't care what you read. I don't care what you believe in. I'm telling you the science. Fear paralyzes you. It has you in an unbalanced state. So how can you be in love when you're in fear? Especially if you always in fear of God, and that's always in your head. To where you're spooked. Am I praying right? Am I fasting right? Am I doing the work? Am I lighting the right candle? You can't love me. Fuck you gonna love me when you're in fear? You're off balance. But I'm going to respect what he said, because maybe for him there's a feeling. He done opened something up in him where he can maybe do more, express more for an individual who he claimed he loves, or individuals. I don't know. I struggle with that notion because we have this thing that's present consistently over us in the Jew, in the Ophe, in anybody who is our enemies. We got that. That shit is consistent. So until we get rid of that, until you get rid of that black ass cloud away from you, who you loving? Unless you're consistently doing the work, unless you have a concept in your mind of what freedom and liberation is like, and you're moving in it consistently, and you found a new appreciation for yourself and for your people. And in that space, while you're moving to get liberated, you are loving somebody who's moving to get liberated as well. But when you caught up, you got somebody that's really still in a goddamn funk right here, still trapped in a matrix, and you woke. That shit don't work. How? Y'all playing. It's a performance. That's why I don't get into that shit that deep. You don't fuckers take your God, get that shit out of here. I'm telling you, I'm fighting for my people. I'm fighting to awaken, to be in a space where we truly love ourselves so we won't be infiltrated. You distracting me with that bullshit. Why I ain't get you no candy? Get your ass out of here. And that's real talk. So it's not an elder. They want to make it an elder youthful thing. True elder is going to teach. And a true young person striving for liberation and perfection is going to listen. Anybody else we ain't got to worry about. They got to get on. They have to get on. But I'm telling you right now that in that context, and when the youth is trying to, diminish and cloak with Clifton is saying, I found that to be whack. That shit is whack. Let them speak. And then you let the youth speak. You dig? So now, any youthful individuals in class tonight want to express any commentary on what you would want to express to an older, to an OG, to a comrade that you may not have had the opportunity to do. I'm here. I'm right here. Talk about it. Let's go. Let's go. Well, it's 100 of y'all in here. If not, I'm telling you, I'm laying down. I did chest today. My shit is on fire. It's aching. I'm about to go get some of that Shy City spray. And damn the ointment. I'm about to put the spray on and listen. And I'm gonna lay it down. Say what y'all gotta say while y'all here. Right now. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for coming and listening. Who that? Pretty ass girl. That's what that say? Pretty ass girl, you got a pretty ass? I'm getting old. I can't see. Talk about it. If not, we can ready close up class for the evening. Indigenous warrior, much appreciation. Oh, pretty glass. Okay. Gotcha. Good looking now, Big Red. Pretty glass. Okay. I was gonna say pretty ass. Like, damn, somebody done told you got a pretty ass? Man. Nothing? Let me know now, so I gotta shut it down. Jonathan Kidd. Salute. Big Red said she might have one. Yeah, that ain't a flex nowadays. I see pretty asses all day. I see them in the gym. I see them in the street. The ass is an ass. So some of them musty, some of them not. It is what it is. Yeah, we still on it, Vitamin Vision. We still on it because that's what we have to, because I can see that this is going to be moving as a conversation throughout the week because of how charged it was. Just like something else happened yesterday, or was it today, where the youngin' got the shit slapped out of him, the streamer dude, what is his name, Dean or some shit, disrespecting a man's wife. Older dude, tell him, y'all young kids is playing. shit slapped out of them. Because everybody's not going to hold it the same. Everybody coming from a different cloth. People in this generation believe they can say anything, do anything. Oh, I only did it for content. Oh, you taking it too far. Oh, you doing too much. And again, we can't allow the full fault to be on them because somebody was supposed to be there to educate them. I didn't see the Clifton clip yet. Can only imagine how things went down. Getting in late from New Orleans, celebrating Mardi Gras, and then you come to class. You come to class talking about you at Mardi Gras. I have never been to Mardi Gras. That's on my bucket list. And you come in here telling me you was outside looking at titties and beads all night, and we supposed to be, well, Charles just got to class late because he was watching titties and beads. You come in here like that? You could have kept that to your damn self. You ain't bring no titties and beads for us, did you? Interrupting our bill. We talking about man shit, man things. You talking about titties and beads. Like, we supposed to be happy. He all in the loo. He in Louisiana eating all type of etouffee and looking at titties and beads. We in class. It was snow on the ground all through the 5 boroughs from the last 2 weeks. I ain't seen no titties and beads nowhere. And you bring that to class. Ain't this some shit? Before I tell you. I tell you. Boy, they treat me so bad in this goddamn spot here. Poor boys and what, yeah, all that. All that. And shit, all that. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, I got to tell them. I got to tell them. All right, who else? What else we got? 'Cause I ain't gonna be up in here. I got to go to sleep. Get a little rest. Got to heal this. 'Cause I know my workout partner gonna want to be at it again. Excuse me, tomorrow. You know? So y'all good, y'all straight on that. There's no division between us. It's not supposed to be. There's nothing for the youth out there. So they go to the likes and clicks and streams, and whatever is going to garner attention. So anything an elder has to say, they can care less. Yeah, but you got to go to the elders to get the information, just to be a part of the stream. Like, young people don't run none of this shit. They don't. They don't understand that these old fays that are put in place, that are selected to be the Bill Gates and the Amazon, the Jeff Bezos and the Musk and all these dudes, they don't understand that they elders, but y'all listen to them. They tell you got to put certain information in this app in order to be part of this, in order to get monetized. Y'all listen to them old ass individuals who don't mean you no good. But when I'm telling you, yo, shorty, you don't want to do that. Yo, shorty, you may not want to eat that. Yo, shorty, you need to watch her. She might be a chicken head. Let me. Y'all don't want to listen to that. Y'all want to go on and believe because the technology is feeding you. It's telling you something. It's feeding your ego. I'm telling you, the shit is false, it's fake. Until you make your own technology. You dig? And I'm not one to say they don't listen, because they listen to me. If I have them here, if I got them in class, if I'm in the community, they listen to me. I've done it. I've been in the work too long. They listen. It's how you give it to them. And the consistency. They know I'm not bullshit. They know I'm not going to smoke with them. They know I'm not going to hump on their little friends. They know I'm not going to drink with them. I don't do any of those things. So therefore, I'm not a threat to these young dudes. I'm not no threat. Unless you see me awakening your mind, your thought process as a threat, that means you with the OFA. You on the wrong team. That's how you get to the youth. I don't want nothing you got. I never played no damn shit. I never played no Sega Genesis. I played none of that. So I'm not a threat. I'm not gonna give you no package. I'm not in the life. I'm not a threat. You understand? Other dudes, they can read it. It's a threat. You got dudes my age going around them young dudes to be around them young girls. They don't listen to them. And if you want them to listen, then you have to have something to say. I don't have problems with young folk. I have problems with young folk who weren't taught and are now in the streets acting out. I heard that. Damn. You dig? Any new Dummy Mayweather info? We did Dummy Mayweather last night. He ain't broke. He ain't broke. He ain't got no buildings. Tell your brother to go to class, yo. He hasn't been to class. We broke all that down. Every time we speak about Dummy Mayweather, it's from OFA documentation. He don't have no buildings. Okay? Okay? I never seen anybody wealthy? If he's not broke, have you ever seen anybody wealthy sue somebody for that much money? Wealthy people sue you and only get $1. This man is suing somebody else for $340 million. I mean, he ain't got it. I'm telling you. None of them. Leona Hemsley, when she was dropping lawsuits and people were suing her, they don't do it for monetary damages. Nah, they do it to each other to prove a point. So why he suing them if he got bread? Got no bread. I already gave you the breakdown of that deal. We could go to them buildings tomorrow, and I'm gonna show you he don't own them shits. Okay? Tell him to go to the paperwork. That's where we go to Business Insight. He can go to, and this is basic. It's basic. That man is broke. Especially by their standards. Now, he might have a few dollars to us. He might be up 10 mil. He might be 10 mil liquid. That ain't shit in this day and time. That ain't nothing. I got one of my little Spanish brothers. My Spanish A alike. Shit, he got a building Right out the way, that's worth $2 million. That's just him. So somebody like Browning or Floyd and them, and they only got, what? Come on, yo. Come on, yo. Man, Floyd is broke. They suing him for gas money. For what is it? Jet fuel and all that. Tell your brother stop playing, man. Tell your brother stop playing. How you getting sued for jet fuel? He ain't got no money. Yeah, he gonna have to sell those whips, which is gonna be hard. He'll have to, put them watches up just to feed Yaya and that little grandbaby. Yeah, twisted. Okay, so look, we out. I know my classroom assistants got to work and all that, so we out. To those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. Yes, to those who consistently fund the war effort, much appreciation. And listen, I'm telling you now, I don't miss anything. I see who do and who don't. I seen Jermaine talk about his school going to open Tuesday. I want to see. If not, I'm going to be on your ass, Jermaine. Oh, yeah. You coming straight to class. Straight to class. Okay? Classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding me down like y'all always do. Remember, I say guard your mind. Guard your mind. That's what they want. Remain militant in your mind. Militancy. Okay, guard your mind. Don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. You dig what I'm saying? Listen, I seen some of y'all truckers on TikTok. Y'all playing. Stay away from them little rest stop thoughts. I'm telling you, they're gonna get you, man. They're gonna put something up on you. Stay away from them little stank things. All right? Get your load, get back. Truckers, be safe out there. We need y'all. Okay? Anybody else that's up under here, book your sessions, get your sessions in. All right? Make sure y'all do that. All right? And I seen y'all who was late. I seen y'all creeping in. I seen y'all. Make sure y'all don't leave anything in class. Like real school, don't leave nothing in the class. All right? Thank you, Red. All right? And 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.